Following up on the healthcare changes you saw first here on ABC 15, potentially forcing you to see a new doctor. Well, tonight we're seeing the true impact. A Valley family caught right in the middle. ABC 15's Noah Lonnie Graff taking some action tonight. And Noe, you're also learning more people are affected in our state than first thought.
Yes, Stephen, we're mapping it out tonight. Obstetrics Medical Group tells me that they saw 5,000 patients in the state of Arizona last year. And all of them are now learning that their specialists are no longer covered by United Healthcare. Of those 5,000, developmental pediatrics Dr. Elaine Ellis, she works out of Scottsdale. She has 200 patients locally alone, and one of them is 6-year-old Robert Murphy. Losing access to his doctor could be devastating to his development.
Some water, wipe it, let's take it off.
Sticking on a temporary tattoo. Simple, right?
Yes, thank you for my tattoo.
For Robert Murphy, you are seeing major strides in action.
Just turning the faucet on and figuring out how to do these things.
These are millions of lightnings.
Learning to read, pretty standard for a kid in kindergarten.
How tornadoes fall.
But to do it out loud, to me, a stranger, a bright camera light shining in his face, that's huge. You see, Robert has autism. Too much stimulation can cause a meltdown.
Just even going into the store some days can be really rough.
All those skills have been nurtured by 3 different specialists he sees every week. Now his mom, Louise, is facing what could be the biggest setback yet. This notice saying Robert's developmental pediatrician has been dropped by United Healthcare. It affects all of his care.
He actually is the prescriber of the therapies. Without her prescription, we don't have therapies.
And even if they found another pediatrician,
she remembers when he was hiding under, the chairs, or wouldn't get out of my lap. You can't get that out with a new person.
They'll lose that personal touch of dealing with someone who diagnosed Robert when he was 3, someone who knows he is more than a number in the United Healthcare network.
It's heartbreaking. And that's not just me. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other people.
Now here's what's also really scary for the Murphys. There is one other specialist in this area who is still considered in the network by United Healthcare. So you can only imagine how long the waiting list is. And Steve, Robert is going to need updated referrals by April.
Yeah, I mean, they're not just doctors. I mean, these are relationships. They take months and years to build, and suddenly they're gone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Noe.